Elvis Aaron Presley was born on January 8, 1935, in Tupelo, Mississippi, to Vernon Elvis Presley and Gladys Love Presley. He was born in a two-room shotgun house that his father built for the occasion. Elvis had a twin brother, Jesse Garon Presley, who was stillborn. The family was of modest means, and Vernon often struggled to find steady work, leading to a series of relocations during Elvis's early years. Elvis's early musical influences came from a variety of sources, including the Pentecostal church the family attended, where gospel music played a significant role. He also absorbed the blues from the African American community in Tupelo and country music from the local radio stations. At the age of 10, Elvis received his first guitar, and he quickly showed an aptitude for music. Move to Memphis and early musical influences. In 1948, the Presley family moved to Memphis, Tennessee, seeking better opportunities. Memphis, with its vibrant music scene, proved to be a fertile ground for Elvis's burgeoning talent. He attended Humes High School, where he was considered an outsider due to his shyness and unique style. Despite this, he continued to hone his musical skills, often practicing his guitar and singing. Elvis was deeply influenced by the rhythm and blues music he heard on Beale Street, as well as country music. He frequented record stores and listening booths, absorbing the sounds of artists like B.B. King, Arthur Crudup, and Hank Snow. These influences would later blend into his distinctive style. Sun Records and the birth of rock and roll. In 1953, Elvis walked into Sun Records, a small Memphis recording studio owned by Sam Phillips, to make a private recording as a gift for his mother. Phillips, always on the lookout for unique talent, was intrigued by Elvis's voice. In 1954, he paired Elvis with guitarist Scotty Moore and bassist Bill Black to record a few songs. The result was a rendition of Arthur Crudup's "That's All Right," which caught the attention of local radio DJ Dewey Phillips. The song became a local hit, and Elvis's career was launched. Elvis's early recordings with Sun Records, including hits like "Blue Moon of Kentucky" and "Good Rockin' Tonight," showcased his unique blend of rhythm and blues, country, and gospel. This fusion of styles would come to be known as rock and roll, and Elvis was its first superstar. Rise to fame. In 1955, Elvis signed a management contract with Colonel Tom Parker, who would become a pivotal figure in his career. Parker secured a recording contract with RCA Victor, and Elvis's first single for the label, Heartbreak Hotel, released in 1956, became a #1 hit. This was followed by a string of chart-topping singles, including "Hound Dog," "Don't Be Cruel," and "Love Me Tender." Elvis's dynamic stage presence, characterized by his swiveling hips and energetic performances, captivated audiences and earned him the nickname, Elvis the Pelvis. His appearances on television shows like The Ed Sullivan Show brought him national fame and controversy, as some viewed his performances as overly suggestive. Despite this, his popularity continued to soar. Film career. Elvis's success extended beyond music to the silver screen. He made his film debut in 1956 with "Love Me Tender," a musical western. The film was a commercial success, and Elvis went on to star in a series of films throughout the late 1950s and 1960s. While most of his films were light musical comedies, they were box office hits and helped solidify his status as a cultural icon. Some of his notable films include Jailhouse Rock, 1957, King Creole, 1958, G.I. Blues, 1960, and Blue Hawaii, 1961. Although the films were generally not critically acclaimed, they featured popular soundtracks that further boosted Elvis's musical career. Military service. In 1958, at the height of his fame, Elvis was drafted into the U.S. Army. He served for 2 years, primarily stationed in Germany. His military service was a significant event in his life, marking a temporary pause in his career. Despite initial concerns that his popularity might wane, his return to civilian life in 1960 was met with great fanfare. During his time in the Army, Elvis's mother, Gladys, passed away, a loss that deeply affected him. He formed close bonds with his fellow soldiers and continued to practice his music, maintaining his passion for his career. Comeback and later career. After his discharge from the Army, Elvis resumed his music and film career. The early 1960s saw continued success, but by the late 1960s, his career had begun to stagnate. The rise of new musical trends, such as the British invasion led by the Beatles, posed challenges to his dominance in the music industry. In 1968, Elvis made a dramatic comeback with a televised special, simply known as the Comeback Special. The special, which featured both live performances and staged segments, showcased Elvis in peak form and rekindled public interest in his music. The success of the special led to a return to live performances. Elvis embarked on a series of successful concert tours and residencies, most notably in Las Vegas. His performances were characterized by his powerful voice, charismatic stage presence, and elaborate costumes. Hits from this period include Suspicious Minds, In the Ghetto, and Burning Love. Personal life. Elvis's personal life was often as publicized as his career. In 1967, he married Priscilla Beaulieu, whom he had met while stationed in Germany. The couple had one daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, born in 1968. However, their marriage faced numerous challenges, and they divorced in 1973. Elvis's later years were marked by health problems and substance abuse. He struggled with prescription drug dependency, which took a toll on his physical and mental health. Despite these issues, he continued to perform and record music, maintaining a rigorous schedule. Legacy and death. On August 16, 1977, Elvis Presley passed away at his Graceland mansion in Memphis at the age of 42. His death was attributed to heart failure, exacerbated by his drug use. The news of his passing shocked the world, and fans mourned the loss of a musical legend. Elvis's impact on music and popular culture is immeasurable. He is often credited with helping to bridge racial divides in music by bringing African American musical styles to a broader audience. His influence can be seen in countless artists who followed in his footsteps, and his recordings continue to be popular decades after his death. Graceland, his home in Memphis, has become a pilgrimage site for fans from around the world. It is now a museum dedicated to his life and legacy, attracting millions of visitors each year. Conclusion. Elvis Presley's life and career were marked by incredible highs and lows. From his humble beginnings in Tupelo to his status as the king of rock and roll, he left an indelible mark on the world of music and entertainment. His contributions to rock and roll, his groundbreaking performances, and his enduring popularity ensure that his legacy will continue to be celebrated for generations to come. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.